I'm back. This is the last painting I just did. I'm going to start another one. Staying indoors today. It's kind of hot out there. I want to do a landscape. I kind of changed my colors up a bit, just to try something different, and we'll see how it works out. I'm going to try and make this look like an oil painting. This is acrylic paint, so if you've seen me do my landscapes, sometimes I start in the sky like this. Now what this is a really dark blue. It's a really dark blue, and I'm going to throw some white in it right now to get some cool blending going on in here, to make it look like kind of like oil paint. I want it to look like I have some brush strokes up here. We'll get some of the blue and the white to blend together. Then you end up getting this really cool look. So far, so good. Let me see if I can get something to kind of twirl in here, maybe. Just having fun today. It's so hot out there. You might as well stay indoors and do something. I saw this, it was on one of my videos actually. It was a commercial for this new app. And you download it and you get all these free, they give you like I forgot what they said, but you get all these books and you listen to them on your app while you're driving or whatever, and it's these books that you can get them done in like 15 minutes, a whole book. They just kind of go through the main parts of the book while you're listening to it, and then within 15 minutes you're done with the whole book. I think I might try it. I'll have to go see what commercial that was. So I made some gray. I made this gray with a bunch of greens and blues. I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like when I put white in it. What color it's going to turn. Because I had all this extra green on my palette and I just kind of mixed it all together with black and blue, and I got this gray color, which looks pretty good. Looks pretty dark. So far it's looking pretty good. The color I mix is working. It's a special way I put black in this blue to darken it up. And I put black in almost all my colors. I'm trying to do something different. Trying to make the colors look a little more, not so much like the way they look when you pull them out of the tube, you know. Did it do? I was born. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I just dropped my brush. Good thing I got a drop cloth down here. My phone went off. I was going to check the chat room and hey, Mary Ann's in here. Right on. Welcome, everyone. If you're new to the channel, I usually like to get my color down first, and then I'll start designing the landscape. Put some cool earth tones in here. I'll just put a bunch of earth tones and go from there. Ba-da-da-da. I think I'll put a little water right here. I'll put a little fishing pond right there. Wow, I really like the way this is turning out. I put black in every color. If you're thinking about, I think I just lost everybody. I had a bunch of people in here, but anyway, maybe they'll come back. So my blue, I put a little black in it. I put a little black in my yellow ochre, black in my burnt umber, black in my sap green, just to darken everything up a little bit. I think it's going to end up looking really cool when it's all said and done. Uh, we'll see. We will see. So far, I like all the colors. All right, there's my underpaint. So, got all the underpaint on. I think I'm going to use a brush for my mountains today. Uh, I got my air conditioner on. You could probably hear it, but it's still hot in here. I might have to take my hat off. It's so hot. It's really hot in here. You could see the paper is bubbling. It should flatten out here. You could see some of the shadow coming off the light in there. But it should flatten out pretty soon. This mountain's looking pretty good. I'm working my brush like as if it was like a knife. All right, Marianne, you're back. Back for more. Cool. Look at all those little like little shelves I made in here. Looks pretty good. It's time for a pathway. Basically what we're going to have is some water right here. I'll have a bunch of trees. We got some distant mountains back there. I'll do some cool clouds in a little bit. But right now I want to run a pathway from maybe over here, all the way in the back. Right down to the water. Getting tired all of a sudden. I just had a small cheeseburger, a White Castle. White Castle burger. Probably all this heat makes you tired. Hey, Rose. I'm pretty old. Well, that's my given name, Richard, but I go by Rick. I was born in Chicago. Then I lived in Las Vegas. I did live in New Mexico for a while. And then I moved to Las Vegas, and then now I live in Seattle. So I love it here in Seattle because all the trees we have. Oh, White Castle. Yeah, they're in the White Castle. I know what they are because they had them in Chicago. But they sell them in the frozen section here at our grocery store. It's not like having the real thing though, but it's close enough. All right, I gotta lighten up my sky now. What I'm gonna do today? Check this out. Let me find. I gotta find a small filbert brush because I want this to look like an oil painting. Gotta try and get some clouds going. Starting off around the mountain here. But I'm going to put them in with real tiny brush strokes. Wow. All right, that's going to look good. Let me get this done across here, and I'll start making some different color. Oh man, yeah, it's hot in here. You know what I did? I turned that little AC on and I shut the window. Maybe I gotta get some air flowing in here. Hold on a second. I gotta crack the window open a little bit. Just to get some airflow, you know? Because I think the air in here is getting really like dry, humid. I bet that's going to do the trick. All right. Back to the painting. Wow, look at that. Man, this is coming out good. You can see I got a Asian fan here. I don't know why I said that. It could be Egyptian too. All right, here we go. Look at my clouds. They're looking awesome. I put those in with really small brush strokes. Now I'm going to do the next layer with the little blue in it. Just a little blue. So I get some like layering going on here. These are little tiny brush strokes. Very cool. That was the original color of the sky here. I was thinking maybe it would look cool. Let me kind of blend it down a little bit. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I guess I could have used a bigger brush. What's that? Change this shirt? That you're talking about? You saying it's too nice to paint in, or? Oh, yeah. I get it now, yeah. Well, it's cool enough now that I opened the door in the room, the studio, and I opened the window, so yeah, I feel much better. I usually do paint like in a t-shirt. All right, I think I'll work on the sky in a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Let me get the. I'm gonna switch to a larger brush when I. Let me try it right now. I think it'll be better. Yeah, this one goes faster. That other brush was too small for little tiny brush strokes. This one's a little better. There we go. All right, let me move on. Let me move on to the landscape now. That's a lot of clouds. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I have some grass here, here, and here. I'm going to do some distant trees here. I think I want some big trees here. Look at that. So in Seattle, I got these trees out in my backyard. I should take the camera outside and show you guys the backyard. Show you what my yard looks like. It's, I mean, there's like a one of these that's 4 times as tall as the house. They're huge. When I lived in Las Vegas, I mean, we had a lot of palm trees there. It was mostly desert plants. Wow, I really like that look right now. I didn't even lighten up my. I usually lighten this up first, but I forgot. I better lighten that up real quick before I go on anymore. There we go. Ba-da-ba. So after this one, I'm gonna do. I'll do another floral scene. I like doing those. They sell good. Next Saturday, I get to go sell at the farmers market here in Seattle. The people here in Seattle, they love art. They love art, and they love to support like local artists and stuff. I'm sure it's like that everywhere, but I like doing these trees. These trees are really simple to do, and they're fast. That's why I do them uh, in the videos. But look at the color on that. I really like the color of this compared to some of my other ones. I put uh, I put different colors in. I put black in the blue to get a different tone up there. Everything looks different. The yellow ochre's got a little dark in it. I'm almost thinking about putting a tree up here. coming from the side here. All right, what this is going to turn into is, because I want to have a big, tree in here. So right here, this might end up being like the main focus of the painting. This tree right in the middle. But what it's going to do, it's going to set the tone for the foreground. Then we got these and then these. Then I put some smaller ones back here. There we go. Look at that. I really like that. I put some bushes in front of it. Very cool. So you got the foreground, then you got these, and you got these, and then maybe I'll put some distant trees way out there in the back. Now these got to be very small back here. Just like that. Doesn't that look cool? This is looking pretty good. There's not even any color in it yet. I got to start thinking about some colors now. I think yellow and orange would go good with this one. Some yellow, maybe some orange. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like a water dock out there. Like some kind of put a water dock and maybe some boats. Or canoes or something. like an orange boat out there. Some kind of canoe. Do 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 do. Well, that's the first time I ever thought of putting a dock out there. Might as well put a fence in here now. What do you think, Marianne? There is a lot of snow up there, huh? I guess we're in Colorado then. Yeah, it does look cool there. I'll do, you know what I'll do next time, Marianne? I'll do a desert scene. Like, have you ever heard of Arizona? Well, it's all desert over there. And the mountains never get any snow on them. They're like desert mountains. I could do some cactus. Yucca. Yuccas. Alright, I'm going to pick a color for this tree. I guess a bright green. Because, I mean, there's no color in here yet. We got to get some color in here. There we go. Wow, that looks awesome. That looks like a Christmas tree. Let's put some highlights on it while it's wet, and then it'll soak in. The white will soak in and turn green. There we go. A little bit of highlights. So I'm thinking I want some color in here. I think yellow will go good on these because I made these brown. I made them brown. And I'm thinking I don't think it'll be bright enough though. I might have to put some, I'll put some orange in it once I'm done. Yeah, I'll just put some orange highlights in it. That looks cool. Look at those bushes. Look how cool those bushes came out. If you're an artist, you gotta practice this. Because if you go back and look, there was nothing here. I had to make these bushes in my mind. I had to pick them out where they're at. You know, it takes a little practice, but I kind of blazed through that. But now I'm gonna grab a little orange, and now just you would hit the top part of these, just the top parts with the little orange maybe. I do a little and then stand back and look at it because you don't want to do them all in orange. You just want to do a few of them. It doesn't even look like it's showing up in the camera. There we go, those did. Now I'm going to put a little white in there as well. Just a little bit of white. Sometimes this will look like flowers. Okay. Just in a few places. When I was not too long ago, I would probably do every bush with white, every bush with yellow, every bush with orange. So it's not good to do that. You just want to do a few of them. Okay. Don't go overboard with your highlights. Here I am giving tips. But you can see how cool that looks. And now you can even put flowers down here at the bottom. It's looking good. I think I'm going to make this like I could make this a field of flowers down here. This whole brown section. I really like the way this is turning out. Alright, I think I'm going to do some flowers down here. I wonder if I have a smaller fan brush. Let me look real quick. I think this is smaller. Seems better. Seems flatter. I'll show you how to turn that into flowers. First I start with yellow ochre. Then I get some burnt umber. Then we'll pick yellow. Do some orange. Do some red. Some white. You just put every color you can think of down there. And we'll do some more brown. Very cool. We'll let that dry a little bit and then we'll see what it looks like. I'll add some blue to it, light blue, when it dries a bit. Alright. I'm digging it. I'm going to put a tree right here on this hill. Did you say the text is in the way? Is there something in the way, Marianne? Is that better? Oh, was I standing in the way when I was doing these flowers? Probably. This is turning out really good. I like it. There's still not enough color in there for me. Uh, do do do. Oh, the bottom? Yeah, that's just the lip of the canvas. There we go. There's the bottom. It's like brown dirt. It's like dirt. There we go. Wow. I'm glad you mentioned that because now I can see the bottom of my bushes here. There we go. Very cool. These flowers are like way down the hill. This is a hill right here. Up this is up high. This is down low by uh, this tree is like up on a ridge, a high ridge here. And those are way down far away. Wow, this is looking really good. Now, if you're an artist, these trees here will put a little color on like one side of the tree. Just a little bit of color. You don't need much. Just a little highlight there. Probably this brush is a little too big, but there we go. Oh, I wanted to show you those pictures again. You're not going to believe it, how good these pictures came out. So I'm going to put these in frames and try and sell them next Saturday. But look how cool those came out. These are prints of my masterpieces. But look, I'll get to sign my name down here, put it in a frame, and try and sell it. So I did a whole bunch of them. But look at the quality of the printing. Doesn't that look wicked? It almost looks better than the original. Look how cool that looks. And these are prints. Look at this one. Abstract flowers. I remember when I did that one. A lot of these I don't remember them because I do so many of them. Here's the B one. This one's kind of cool. Oh, this was the emerald vase, but look at the green. It still came out pretty good in the picture. I think I skipped one here. Oh, there's the roses. Rose. I don't know if Rose is still in here, but look at, that's 12 roses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dozen roses. And here's the other abstract flowers with the bee. Look at the bee. It's like just a circle. But man, these things, the printer they have over there is pretty good. Because I was thinking, man, I got to go get a printer if I'm going to sell copies or prints, and their printer is way better than whatever I could buy. So I'll just print them out over there. This is looking really good. Let's put a fence in there. There's only a couple in here, so this is a ridge right here. So I'll put the fence on this side of the bushes, so it keeps people from falling down there. We'll do like an old Texas style fence here. Texas style. Yeah, I'll show you my backyard here in a second. Yeah, I'm going to put the fence in kind of like in white, and then I will change the color on it. Gonna make it like it's falling down in some places. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. These fences are pretty easy to do. There we go. Look at that fence. Wow. Let me see if it's too bright out there. Might be a lot of sun out there. Sun outside. Wow. It's so cool that the way you can just put a fence up in like 2 minutes. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I'd be digging them post holes. Trust me, I've used those pole diggers before. Good to see you, Ruben. I made some kind of dock out here. A boat ramp, a launching ramp, whatever it's called. But the water's too low right now. You wouldn't be able to get your boat in there. Man, I really like this painting, but there's not enough color in it. Have you guys ever heard of Albuquerque, New Mexico? Albuquerque, New Mexico, they every year they have this balloon festival. And the whole sky would be filled with balloons, hot air balloons. Maybe I'll do that one painting. It's so hot. It's so hot here in the room. I think I'm just going to go to the grocery store after this just to get some air conditioning. Nobody in Seattle, I'd say, uh, I'd say 50% of the people here don't have air conditioning. Because it never usually gets hotter than 70 degrees in the summer. Today it's like 80. So that's a good idea. I'm going to go grocery shopping. Then when it cools off, I'm off tomorrow, so I'll stay up late and do some paintings tonight. I'll do a whole bunch of them. I want to do some faces, abstract faces. Ruben, you'll probably freak out on my Picasso style faces. They're pretty fun to do though. I'm going to try and sneak a trail back here. Down to the water. Since I covered this one, I'm going to move it over here. Yeah, it looks like it's coming back here now, across. Down to the water here. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I'm going to run to the store and I'll be back and I'm going to do some more. Yeah, doesn't that look, you know what I did, Ruben? I put black in every color. I put a little black in the blue, a little black in the yellow ochre, a little black in the green. I put black in every color to darken it up a bit. So it looks different. It doesn't look like the paint like when it comes out of the tube. I hate that look. So I tried to mix the colors a little bit to get more of like a earth tone look. I might be overthinking it. It probably looks just like all my other landscapes, but I do like the way it looks. Thank you guys. I'm glad you like my paintings. When I was at the art show a couple weeks ago, the lady in charge, she thought I had, just because I had different paintings. I had landscapes and I had flowers. And they thought I had, well, like a lot of different styles. I go, well, no, just flowers and landscapes. Because a lot of the other artists, I'll take pictures next week and show you guys some of the other work out there. Let me put a few filters on this before I go. I really do like the way this came out. Wow, looks like a face down there. Right here. Looks like Edgar Allan Poe. This. Oh, it's in the tree. Doesn't it look like a face? Did you see it, Marianne? It looks like a head down there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Then on the next one, Marianne, I'll start the live in my backyard. Show you the backyard. Hopefully it'll be cooler then. Yeah, be here in 30 minutes.